Something extraordinary is about to unfold, a shift so profound it may alter the course of your path in ways you can't yet imagine. This is no ordinary moment. It's a cosmic turning point. The new moon carries energy unlike anything we've seen in a long time. It's not just about the moon in the sky. It's about you. Right now, forces beyond what we can see are working in your favor, aligning possibilities that could transform your life if you're ready to receive them. This isn't just about astrology or mysticism. It's about unlocking a truth buried deep within you. You clicked on this for a reason. Something in you is seeking, yearning, searching for clarity. And this new moon, it's here to answer that call, but only if you're paying attention. The new moon is more than just the start of a new lunar cycle. It marks a profound alignment between cosmic forces and personal energy. Picture it as the universe pressing a giant reset button, not just on the sky above, but on the soul within. The new moon is a moment of stillness, a blank canvas where potential is born. Its darkness isn't empty, it's brimming with possibilities waiting to be shaped by your intentions. Symbolically, the new moon represents beginnings, a chance to shed what no longer serves you and plant seeds for what you truly desire. Think of it as a mirror reflecting your innermost thoughts and emotions. What have you been carrying that feels too heavy? What dreams have you been too afraid to pursue? This celestial event is your invitation to let go and make space for something new. But why now? The energy of this particular new moon is amplified by the planetary alignments surrounding it. These cosmic players heighten intuition, stir emotions, and push unresolved feelings to the surface. It's not just a chance for reflection, it's a call to action, to shift, to grow, to evolve. This moment matters because it reminds you of your power to co-create with the universe. The forces above and the energy within are intertwined, and this new moon is your chance to realign, recalibrate, and rise. Life has a way of speaking to us, often in whispers. At times, it's through the weight of the choices we carry, the relationships that seem to drift, or the nagging sense that something within us is ready for change. This new moon brings an opportunity to pause and listen, not to the noise of the world, but to the voice within you that knows what you truly need. Consider the journey you've been on. Have you ever noticed how certain moments in your life feel like crossroads, even if they don't announce themselves that way at first? Sometimes it's a quiet realization. You've outgrown a role you've been playing, or a routine that no longer fills you. Other times, it's the stark realization that you've been giving too much of yourself to things or people that drain your spirit. This new moon asks you to notice these moments and honor them. When was the last time you truly felt aligned with what you want? Not what others expect, not what feels safe, but what ignites something deep within you. The energy of this celestial event nudges you to reflect on this, not as a judgment, but as a gentle reminder of your power to recalibrate. Imagine for a moment that your life is a garden. Each relationship, habit, or goal is a seed you've planted. Over time, some of those seeds may have grown into thriving blooms, while others may have withered, neglected, or overshadowed. Now, as the new moon casts its quiet energy over us, it's time to tend to that garden. What would you choose to nurture? And just as importantly, what would you remove to make space for something new? This isn't about perfection. It's about intention. Think about the relationships in your life, those that lift you up and those that seem to weigh you down. Are you holding on to connections that no longer bring you joy out of obligation or fear of letting go? Reflect on your habits too. Are they leading you closer to the person you wish to become, or are they keeping you in a cycle of stagnation? Sometimes we cling to what's familiar because the unknown feels too vast, too uncertain. But the beauty of the new moon is that it reminds us uncertainty is where growth lives. You don't have to know exactly what lies ahead. You only need the courage to begin. There's a quiet strength in allowing yourself to start over, to rewrite the rules you live by, to say, this no longer serves me, and I'm ready for something better. This isn't just a celestial event. It's a mirror for the work we're meant to do in our lives. The new moon asks you to embrace the discomfort of change, because on the other side, there's transformation. Take a moment now, close your eyes, and think about where you are. What feels heavy? What feels unspoken? And what would you do if you knew, without a doubt, that the universe was supporting you in creating a life aligned with your deepest truth? The answers to these questions may not come easily, but they will come. And when they do, you'll know. You'll feel it in the choices you make, the energy you reclaim, and the steps you take forward. The new moon is here to remind you that you are not stuck. You are not bound by the past or by fear. You are capable of beginning again, stronger, wiser, and more aligned than ever. Are you ready to step into that truth? The new moon's energy calls not only for reflection, but for deliberate action. It's not enough to recognize the need for change. The real transformation begins when you decide to act on it. Think of this moment as standing at the edge of a vast ocean. The tide is turning, the waters are calm, and you hold the power to set a new course. The choices you make now will ripple outward, shaping the days, weeks, and even years ahead. So, how do you begin? How do you harness this powerful energy and channel it into something meaningful? The answers lie in small, intentional steps. Steps that create clarity, restore balance, and align you with the life you truly want to live. This new moon offers the perfect opportunity to plant seeds for the future. But intention setting is far more than just writing down a wish. Treat it as a sacred ritual, something deeply personal and meaningful. Find a quiet space where you feel at ease. Light a candle, sit in stillness, and bring your focus inward. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire, and why does it matter? Write your answers down, not as a to-do list, but as declarations of who you wish to become. Imagine your intentions as tiny sparks of light. When nurtured with care and clarity, these sparks grow into a flame that lights your path. Don't just wish for change. Commit to it. Speak your intentions out loud if it feels right. There's power in giving voice to your dreams, in declaring them to the universe and to yourself. Transformation requires space, and that space can only be created by letting go of what holds you back. Imagine you're carrying a backpack filled with rocks. Each rock represents something that drains your energy, whether it's a habit, a mindset, or a relationship. How much lighter would you feel if you started setting those rocks down, one by one? Take time to identify what's weighing you down. Write it out if it helps. Then, as part of your new moon ritual, visualize yourself releasing those burdens. You might burn a piece of paper with words that represent what you're letting go of, or simply close your eyes and imagine those rocks dissolving into nothingness. Whatever method you choose, do it with intention. This act of release creates the space needed for something new to take root. It's easy to set goals and make plans, but true transformation comes from consistent action. Think of it like planting a garden. Setting intentions is the planting of seeds, but those seeds will only grow if you water them regularly, nurture the soil, and pull the weeds. Start small. If your intention is to improve your health, commit to one small, manageable change, like drinking more water or adding a 10-minute walk to your day. If you're seeking deeper connections in your relationships, begin by reaching out to someone with an open heart and honest communication. Every small step you take is a step closer to your vision, and those steps will add up over time. But remember, alignment isn't just about doing, it's also about being. Show up as the person you want to become, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. If your intention is to live a life of peace, start embodying that peace in your daily interactions. If you wish to be more courageous, take small risks that challenge your fears. Each moment is an opportunity to align your actions with your highest self. These first 3 steps, setting intentions, releasing what no longer serves you, and aligning your actions, are the foundation of transformation. They create a powerful momentum that carries you forward, not just during this new moon, but in every phase that follows. Let this be the beginning of a journey where you take the energy of this cosmic event and weave it into your daily life. This is your moment to step into your power, to claim the life you've been yearning for. Are you ready to continue? Let's dive even deeper into this transformative process. We often think of transformation as an action-packed journey, something to be constantly pursued with relentless energy. But true growth comes from balance, from knowing when to push forward and when to step back. The energy of this new moon reminds us that self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity. It is the soil that nourishes the seeds you've planted. Without it, your intentions risk withering, unable to take root. Think of self-care as the tending of a garden. You wouldn't expect a garden to thrive without regular watering and occasional pruning. In the same way, your mind, body, and spirit need time to rest and heal, to recharge in order to continue moving forward. This doesn't mean running away from your responsibilities or using rest as an escape. It means giving yourself permission to pause, to be still, and to let your body and soul replenish. Ask yourself, how can you nurture your well-being right now? It could be as simple as taking a long bath, practicing deep breathing, or even giving yourself the space to cry or laugh without judgment. Make it a priority to step away from the busyness of life and reconnect with the rhythm of your own heart. You are worthy of that time, and it will amplify the effects of everything you're working to manifest. The new moon activates a powerful, intuitive energy, one that calls us to listen deeply to our inner voice. But too often, we suppress our emotions or ignore our gut feelings because they feel inconvenient or overwhelming. The truth is, your emotions are messengers. They are guiding you, showing you where your energy is misaligned, where you're holding onto the past, and where you need to release. Think of your emotions as the winds that push a ship toward its destination. They may not always be calm, but they are never random. They are charting a course for you, leading you to places of greater understanding. If you've been feeling a sense of anxiety, sadness, or confusion, don't shy away from it. Sit with it. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? The new moon's energy is a time to honor those messages, even when they come in forms you don't fully understand. Your intuition is a muscle that strengthens with use. By trusting your feelings, you create a deeper connection to your higher self, to the universe, and to the truth that lies within you. Are there any patterns in your emotional landscape that you've been avoiding. Take a moment to reflect on them, acknowledge their presence, and trust that your intuition is showing you the way forward. The more you listen, the clearer the path becomes. Change isn't always immediate. It's tempting to expect instant results, especially when we put so much effort into setting intentions. But transformation is a journey, not a destination. It's the slow, steady unfolding of your dreams as you align with your true self. Imagine you're an artist working on a masterpiece. Each brushstroke is deliberate, but the picture doesn't come together in an instant. It requires time, patience, and the belief that every small effort counts. Similarly, the seeds you've planted during this new moon will not sprout overnight, but they will grow if you trust the process and stay consistent. Patience isn't about sitting idly by. It's about showing up every day, even when you can't see immediate results. It's about trusting that the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating the events, people, and opportunities that will support your growth. This is not a race. It's a sacred journey, one that unfolds exactly when it is meant to. Let go of the need for control. Trust that every step, every moment of waiting, and every small shift is part of a greater plan. The more you trust, the more aligned your journey will feel, and the more you'll attract the experiences that are meant for you. As you move through this process, take time to acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. The universe responds to gratitude, and by celebrating your progress, you send a signal to the cosmos that you are open to receiving more. Think of your transformation as a river. Each small victory is like a stone skipping across the surface. It doesn't matter how big the stone is. What matters is the ripple effect it creates. Every shift, no matter how subtle, has the potential to create profound changes in your life. Celebrate the days when you feel empowered and the days when you feel uncertain. Both are important parts of the journey. Give yourself credit for taking action, for showing up, and for embracing the process with faith. Even if the changes you're hoping for aren't immediately visible, acknowledge the internal shifts happening beneath the surface. As you stay committed, those changes will become undeniable. These are the steps to not only harness the energy of the new moon, but to align yourself with the rhythm of the universe, cultivating the transformation you've been longing for. Each step is an invitation to connect with your highest potential, to trust your path, and to embrace the unfolding of your soul's purpose. The time for change is now. Remember, the universe is listening, and so is your soul. Embrace this moment, take inspired action, and trust that the journey you are on is leading you to exactly where you need to be. Are you ready to step into this power, to manifest the life you've always dreamed of? The choice is yours, and it starts with the steps you take today. The winds of change are here, and they are strong, carrying with them the promise of something more. You can feel it, can't you? That subtle pull in your heart, the excitement and fear that mix together like a storm on the horizon. It's the knowing that something big is coming, something that will shift the very core of who you are and how you move through the world. This is the turning point, the moment where you decide if you will rise with the tide or let it pass you by. You stand at the edge of a new beginning, and the new moon is not just a cosmic event. It is a catalyst. It's the cosmic invitation to awaken, to align with your deepest desires, and make the choice to step into the version of yourself you've been hiding from. Think of this moment as a doorway, a threshold that separates the version of you who's played small from the person you were always meant to become. Everything you've been through, all the lessons, all the struggles, they've been preparing you for this. You're no longer the same person you were before. This is your moment to break free from the chains of your past, to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. The universe has conspired for you to stand right here, right now, ready to take that first bold step toward transformation. Imagine your dreams not as far-off possibilities, but as inevitable outcomes. You have the power to manifest them, to breathe life into them, and to turn them into reality. But first, you must believe in yourself, fully, unapologetically, with every fiber of your being. There's no more room for self-doubt. There's no more space for hesitation. This is your time to claim what is yours. What would it look like if you truly stepped into your power right now? What if you embraced the unknown and took that leap of faith? This is not the time to shrink back. This is the moment to spread your wings and soar, to trust that everything you need is already within you, just waiting to be awakened. The universe is asking you, are you ready to rise? This new moon is the perfect opportunity to leave behind the limitations, the fears, and the doubts. It is the time to take your life into your own hands and trust that the universe will meet you halfway, but only if you choose to step forward. Only if you believe, with everything inside you, that you deserve the transformation that is coming. The energy of this celestial moment is not one of passivity. It is an energy of boldness, of courage, and of power. The world is waiting for you to show up in your fullest expression, to be the person you were always destined to be. And the new moon is here to light the way. So I challenge you, no, I dare you, to take action, to let go of the past that's been holding you back, to trust that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This is not just about setting intentions. It's about becoming the person who is ready to receive them. Take that first step today, whether it's releasing something that no longer serves you, making a decision that aligns with your highest self, or simply believing in your own worth. You have the power to change everything, and it all starts with you, right now. The universe is waiting for you to take the leap. Are you ready? Because this new moon is a turning point in your life. The question is, will you embrace it? This is your moment. The new moon is here, and with it comes the promise of transformation, renewal, and boundless potential. The universe is calling you to step into your power, to leave behind the limitations of the past, and to create the life you've always dreamed of. But the question remains, are you ready to take action? Now is the time to set intentions, release what no longer serves you, and align your actions with your highest vision. This cosmic event is not just a passing moment. It's a gateway to the life you were always meant to live. The universe has given you everything you need. Now, you must step into it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't hesitate, because the stars have aligned to help you make this change right now. The transformation you seek begins with the decision to act. This new moon is here to guide you, to support you, and to ignite the spark within you. But the rest is up to you. I want to hear from you. What intentions are you setting for this new moon? How are you embracing this shift? Share your reflections in the comments below. I'd love to hear your journey and how this moment is inspiring you. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more cosmic insights and empowering guidance. Share this video with anyone who needs a reminder that change is possible, and together we can step into the transformation that awaits. And stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll dive deeper into how to harness the upcoming planetary shifts to amplify your manifestation power. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. This is your time. Let's make it count.